Well, good morning to you. Monday morning again. In a bad old day out there. In bad. It's yeah, fairly good. That's all I can say. Well, it was a bit colder when I went out a bit of walk, but say we had a good day on Saturday with people coming into the surgery having their um, COVID jabs. We had a lot of people in there, so a lot of people over 75. So that's good. I have mine anyhow, so lovely. As they say, prevention is better than cure. So I think they reckon it's going to warm up by the end of the week, so that'll be just nice. Now, anyhow, I only got really two birthdays today. Well, one is yesterday. My friend David Elliston was his birthday yesterday. I don't know how old he was, but I know he's coming on a bit now. Won't be long. He get us 25p. But I'm led to believe, I don't know. He's going to treat us all out tomorrow night for a nice meal. I'm looking forward to that, boy. And so have a nice. I'm glad you had a nice birthday yesterday. And today is April Rawson's birthday. Um, we was neighbours for lots of times down Trelawney, so happy birthday to you, April. Now this is Herbert Lean one. Oh, there were skulls of people in the kitchen. Aunt Martha had come up from down along Adjuela and was screeching as she was rocking herself in her old armchair. Lizzie Shanks and Med Lizzie was huddled up with her feet in the coal bucket. Old Tobias and Aunt Jane, with her 6 children, all sizes, like a set of jugs, was squat on the settee. They had been sitting there for over an hour, that is, off and on, for every time Tobias breathed, one of the children tumbled off. Do he really mean it? Asked Aunt Martha. I can't believe it. He was born in Camborne, always lived in Camborne, I hope die in Camborne. If you don't, I shan't go to your funeral, and I haven't missed a funeral in the family yet. I can't help it, said Mother. What is to be will be, I suppose. Here's Feather coming. He'll tell you all about it. Hello, said Feather. Well, what's going on here? Tay Minton. Aunt Jane was never behind in coming forward to ask Feather what it all mean. Well, 'tis like as here, said he. I've lived here nigh upon 15 years. Isn't that so, Tobias? But Tobias had fallen asleep with the heat of the children. Heat of the kitchen, with 6 of the children clinging on to him. Well, last week the landlord said he was going to put up the rent a shilling a month. Shame! They all cried. Oh, miser, said Aunt Martha. Well, continued Feather, I up and told and I went pay it. But only last week I whitewashed the back house. That's what's sticking in me. So I'd seen a man I knowed from Druth. Druth, they all cried. Eh, said Feather. Druth. And he said he knowed where there was a house near to let, some handsome garden paved with stone from end to end. You weren't going, said Lizzie Shanks. Live in there. I wouldn't live in there if I had a die marrow. I don't hold with something. People always shifting houses. They're used to the air out here, and it may be the death of 'ee. What about boy Richard Henry? Asked old Tobias, who had just woke up, stretched himself, and down goes the settee with him and the 6 children on top of him. Yes, said Tobias from somewhere in under. For Aunt Jane is trying to save herself from falling, caught hold of the tablecloth and went over Richard Henry, who was sitting on the table holding the parrot in his arms. This side up with care, said the parrot, who used to belong to the railway porter. After a few books had been put under one end of the settee, they all gone on again. Now, said old Tobias, what about the boy Richard Henry? He hadn't old enough to leave school. I got that worked out, replied Feather. There's a school near there, boys and girls mixed, I do believe. He shan't go, said Mother. He'd be so mixed up he went. No, he is who he is. It's no difference as far as I can see, said Feather. Out here 'tis going up Camborne Hill coming down. In there 'tis down Fore Street going up. What about the rent? Said Aunt Martha. Well, about the same I pay now. 7 and 6pence every fortnight in there. 'Tis 15 shillings a month. 'Tis better 'cause you haven't got pay so often. Oh, there's only one thing better, said Mother. We shan't have to go in there to see the shops 'cause we shall be in there. Last Christmas, remarked Aunt, you told me 'twas Santa Claus all dressed up in red outside a big shop, but 'twasn't he told 'cause I stank upon his foot and I heard what he said. If you to go, said Aunt Martha, we shall miss thee. Yes, said Feather, and no garden in there, and no tethers to spare. You won't be able to take your mangle, remarked Lizzie Shanks. I could do wid'n. You better leave that for me, upon your will. Will, said Feather, I aren't going to make no will. Oh, yes, you must. I never heard of anybody going in there without making a will, except poor Uncle Joe. No, I knowed he, said Feather. He died in the workhouse. "'Tis said in Druce," quoted Aunt Martha. I don't know, 'cause I never been in there, but I heard tell there's more cobbler shops in there than what's in Camborne. Oh, we don't want no more shops, said Feather. A Camborne man do always take longer steps to save boot leather. Anyway, 'tis settled. I'm going in there tomorrow, see about the house. Oh, no, you aren't, remarked old Tobias. Not if I know it. I aren't, yes I am. I made up my mind, and I went stay in Camborne if he gove me the house. Well, 'tis like as here, said Tobias. I bought this house only last week. I'm your landlord now. You, said Feather. What he have of that? Get out of the same way as you comed in. Gus on. I paid the rent up to next Saturday. Until then, I'm the boss here. Yes, continued Tobias. I bought this house. Do we know why? No, 'cause I don't want for 'ee to leave, and the house is yours free as long as you to live. Better buy they new curtains you was telling about, mother, said Feather, and put us a kettle on. Let's have a cup of tea. Take care.